league to be an issue,
And
but
for my money
the issue
and
may
my
be not
meeting
pushing
is
hard
just
enough
for
regularly.
fun.
We have great fans.
What's the solution?
I want to work on scams.
Yes, management takes it very seriously. and so
I can
do
draw
we.
up some routines for that. I'll start penciling in some drills and order them
Sure
accordingly.
is. If we do our job.
I've never been to like a
it stays
big
out.
theatrical production. I mean, that might
Why don't
be
you get the
fun.
young guys
Like-
together and go over space?
Anything specific?
Not my
Fast
thing.
move,
I like
find
being
some
able
clear
to.
outs and popping after
You can
screens.
cheer.
Great.
What am I thinking
Tell
of?
coach to go for 15
I don't know.
minutes and scrimmage
Like-
with those instruction
What's the
areas.
silent one?
Thanks very
Like
much.
timing? Oh my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
I saw your report on shooting guards.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early in the fan zone and get them signed by Raptor and the Dance Cat.
Make sure to attend the next home game, Raptors faithful. Bring your family and friends because everyone in attendance will get a Raptor calendar. Before you take off today, fans, check out limited ticket options that are remaining for our upcoming homestand. They won't last long. Any Raptors game can make memories for a lifetime. Get your tickets today for the upcoming schedule and be here for every victory this season.
And folks, we hope you'll join us for another fan pre-meeting giveaway.
Fan.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Toronto Raptors are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Cavaliers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Tari Eason is out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, we've got Brandon Ingram. Walter out there with Ball. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's the captain in at the 4 slot. Taking a look at Cleveland, they're coming off a sweep in Round 1. So I don't think being the lower seed here will bother them one bit.
Yeah, not in the least. The way they've performed in the postseason, I'm sure there isn't a team or an arena in the league that worries them right now.
Now here's Eason. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Tyson. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient.
From outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response three, sending a message.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
A deep three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Pirtle with a screen on Easton. The captain pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Garland. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Easton. Pass to Tyson. Mobley on a screen from deep. The shot by Tyson, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 6-point game. Outside Easton, back to Garland. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pirtle with a screen on Easton. Oh, it's stolen by Easton. Driving inside. Here's Tyson. And a nice finish on the layup. Tyson's got his second bucket on the night.
Darius Garland.
Toronto has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Ingram on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Here's Tyson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the captain. He's got 6. To the wing on the left. There's Ball with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Tyson. The 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's the captain after Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. Pass to Walter. There's the 3. The rebound by Garland. Cavaliers trail by 7. Down low. Here's Easton. The layup off target. For Toronto, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's the captain. Fires in the triple. The captain's got 11 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Mobley. Misses the 3. Here's the captain, defended by Easton. Here's the captain. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. 13 points in the game.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Toronto. Walsh comes in for Ingram, and it's Barnes in for Walter.
Substitution on the court.
Toronto leading by 10. There's Ball with a three. Hits the trifecta.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cleveland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Aldridge finds Washington. Back to Aldridge. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's the captain. 13 points in the game. On the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Mobley. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
The captain, the pass to Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Mobley outside. Washington outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Barnes. Here's the captain. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walsh. Marshall, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Here's Whitehead, hounded by Ball. Pass to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Aldridge misses in close. Toronto leading by 15. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Mobo can't hit. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Whitehead. Pass to Aldridge. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Aldridge has got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Washington.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen by Aldridge to the paint. And Aldridge with the slam.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Pass to the captain. Now Barnes. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Barnes has got his second basket. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals. Deciding to change it up. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Raptors lead by 8. On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Mobley, and it's Tyson in at the 4. Launches it. The captain, that's good. The captain's got 20.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Back to Ingram. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto with a triple.
That's really nice timing on that release that time by Ingram. He was shot ready.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against Chicago was tremendous. He had 63 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Mobley, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mobley's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ingram on the wing. Here's the captain. Give him 20. Back to Ingram. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 15 points in the game.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Whitehead. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Walters has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's the captain, Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Really good positioning there from Barnes as the roll man. He set a solid screen, and then he found his spot.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Raptors making a switch here. Mobo's checked in. Eason's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Garland. Cavaliers trail by 16. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's the captain. Give him 20. Pass to Walter. Here's the captain. 5 to shoot. And here's ball. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. The captain's got 4 rebounds now. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Scotty Barnes.
Substitution for your Raptors.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's the captain to the inside. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
With the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, when Mobley drives with his big body, it's not easy to get out of his way. It's a good way to force contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
We got this.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Walter can't get it to go.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down. Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
The captain pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water, and when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Ingram with a screen on Easton. The captain, pass to Ingram. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Tyson. Off the mark there with a 3. Now the Raptors with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Walter. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. Walters has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Eason. On the wing, Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Covered by Pirtle. Mitchell against ball. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 13.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's the captain. Gets it off. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Toronto Raptors.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They've got Walter. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's the captain in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Pass to Garland. Poeltl grabs a miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The captain, the pass to Ball. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Tyson. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's the captain. And there's the screen. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Throws it up high, and Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's the captain, and the three-pointer goes. The captain's got 7 points for the quarter.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Tyson. Outside Garland. Here's Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ingram. The shot by Tyson, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Ingram on the wing. Yet another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Pass to Tyson. The three ball. He buries it from 3. Tyson's gotten his third basket of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's the captain. 30 points in the game. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
They set the pick. The captain, the pass to Ingram. The 3 from Ball. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Garland. Oh, got a piece of it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's the captain. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
An effortless flush that time by Ingram. It's so easy for him to get to the rim.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Out to Mobley. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The captain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! Boom! He jams it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Outside Eason. There's a screen. Three-pointer. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball outside. Takes the three, and again, another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
And Toronto calls time here. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Walter. Aldridge is checked in for the Cavaliers. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. 4th, Brandon Ingram.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Here's the captain. 32 points in the game and another dime for him.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feat is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Out to Garland. Launches a three. And Cleveland another three.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Here's the captain, covered by Mobley. He drops it from range. The captain's got 35.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Man, that is nasty. What a move.
Fires the three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the captain. Uses the glass on the layup. The captain's got 14 points here in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to Garland. Here's the three. Rebound Toronto. The captain's got 8 rebounds in the game. The Raptors shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Tyson. And here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
The captain. Pass to Ball. Here's the captain. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pirtle's got 6.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Walsh comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Anthony subbed in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Mitchell, the pass to Whitehead. Here's Marshall. Outside Mitchell. Aldridge with a screen on Barnes. Mitchell, the pass to Aldridge. And rejected. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 1, Johan.
Boy, this could snowball. He's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Marshall. Out left to the wing. Whitehead passes to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Back to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
So for Cleveland right now, Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Whitehead in at the 3.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
The captain, pass to Barnes. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside Garland. Over Anthony. Cleveland again missing. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. And here are the Raptors now. Right now on a 9-0 run. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. Here's the captain. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's the captain. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
The Cavaliers shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Mobley on a screen. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Jackson, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 23, Andre Jackson.
Here's Barnes. Here's Toronto with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Lets a floater go. The captain, that's good. The captain's got 44.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Tyson. Right side Eason. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the captain. Nails it from 3. The captain's got 47 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Into the lane.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley, out to the wing. Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Here's Tyson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw no good.
Tyson. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-3 run. And again! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Mobley outside. Fires the 3. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Number 2. Number 35.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Garland. Here's Tyson. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
From about 16, they get it back for 3. The captain with a rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Eason. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And for... Oh! Wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Garland. Here's Tyson. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. He gets it in there. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Outside Garland. Pass to Eason. And here's Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Tyson. From outside, off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the captain. Anthony, left side. Another possession, another assist.
And he's now tied for the third most single-game assist in postseason history.
Man, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, a master class in playmaking. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.
Great.
Yeah, they must
Tell
have
coach
seen
to
a
go for
lot.
15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
Absolutely not.
I know that some teams
At all.
wouldn't mind, but our
Not one.
guards are shooting in the paint
I
too
take
much.
pride in helping keep
Changes needed?
Oh,
Let the
same.
bigs use their size
For
and give them
everyone.
space to rebound and play make in the
Here and
post.
team
Unless
game.
it's a dunk, I want our
And for
team
my
out of
money
it.
and NBA
They're
games
shooting
is
high
just for
percentages.
tops.
We have
That's not the
great
game we
fans
play.
here.
It
I
diminishes
like
the
the
roles of
family
the bigs.
atmosphere.
Let's start
Yeah,
cutting it out
management
of our
takes it
play
very
calls.
seriously and so do we.
Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with players.
Sure is.
Got bad news on that athletic wing.
Injury?
Yeah, hip. 2 months of rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Oh, that's where a
Well,
couple
we
of
should
the
forget
top
about
rankers
taking the
went
flight
to,
for
right?
now.
Good
What about just
memory.
take us to the game, third row?
Better luck next time.
Anyone been to Utah?
Nope, but my neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos. Had all the best shots on canvas and emphasizes the reds and pinks.
Got any pictures?
No,
You're not
it
leaking
wasn't
info on
my
the
trip.
socials, understood?
Thought maybe a snap
Enjoy those trips, huh?
Some photos of
Report
his
back soon.
photos? Who would do that?
I've got some of my sister's trip to Mexico.
Photos of photos?
Yeah, off the phone. Is that weird?
So then we finished up brunch, had a nice little walk in the park nearby.
Wow, sounds like a lovely weekend. Where'd you have for lunch?
Eggs Benedict.
Ooh, I love a good eggs Benny. I'm a pancake man myself.
I hear you, but sometimes you need something a little more substantial.
You're not going to the right places if the pancakes are substantial enough. I'll send you some restaurant recommendations.
It's so much quicker when it's frozen.
After work tonight, want to catch some stand-up comedy?
I'm not that great with cutting dice.
Love the idea.
Feel that.
How
Fresh potatoes,
much?
I got you.
Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game room and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, the Raptor.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Don't miss a single game this season. See the ticket booth for more information before you leave today. We can't wait to see you at the next home game, fans. The first 10,000 fans will get their own t-shirt. A fun way to show off your Raptors pride. The National Basketball Association of the Toronto Raptors.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Raptors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Hawks. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Jake LaRavia out there with Newell. And it's Lively in its center. And for Toronto, the captain out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Walter in at the 2 spot. Taking a look at Toronto. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gate. Some teams benefit from the long layoff. Some can get off to a slow start. I'm sure they did everything they could in their preparation to be ready to go.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And it's the Raptors ball. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Daniels, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And here are the Raptors now, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. The captain passes the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's the captain, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Young for 3, and Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to the captain. It's Ingram on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Newell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's LaRavia. Shot to stop the run. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Takes the 3, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from the captain. The captain's got 6 points. And for all of you magazine fans out there, MP's going to be gracing the cover of the next issue of 2K Magazine.
Not a surprise to see him on there the way that he's been playing. I'm sure there will be a large write-up of MP as well. Always fun to see a different side of MP when he's off the court giving those interviews.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at the captain. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Jacoby Walter.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Here's LaRavia. Young taking his time here. Clock at 4. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Toronto leading by 12. It's Ingram on the wing. Out to the wing. Here's the captain. 6 points for him. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the paint, they could use a bucket, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't made one yet. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's the captain, defended by Young. Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's LaRavia. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Outside ball. Here's the captain. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to the captain. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 14 points for the captain.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Back to Young. Lively sets a screen for Young. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Barnes passes to the captain. And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So it's the Hawks now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Young, right side. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
The captain passes to Barnes. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Young inside, covered by Barnes. And it's LaRavia missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Here's the captain. He's got 16. The kick out to Barnes. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Pirtle. Out to Ingram. Here's the captain. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the three-point shot.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Newell. To the inside, Lively. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's the captain. There he goes.
Ooh, we put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And here they are. Here are your North Side Crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Mobo's checked in, and Anthony's subbed in for the captain. Murray's checked in for Atlanta. Jaden Ivey comes in for Dyson Daniels. Is here for the Raptors. The captain's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Walter in for Cole Anthony. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Derek Lively. Achua comes in for Newell. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Murray. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Jaden Ivey. On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Okongwu is out there with Achua. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Okongwu a screen. Achua the pass to Okongwu. Missed inside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's LaRavia, and a miss there on the triple. Here's the captain. And it's Ball in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 15.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. On the wing, Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded closer. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Inside. Pass to Walter. Here's the captain. He's got 22. Barnes can't get it to go. LaRavia with it. Young outside. Now, here's Achua. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closely. Pass to LaRavia. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The captain's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's Young. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the captain. The captain's got 27.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Offensive rebound. Back to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Daniels using that vision.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's the captain. 27 points for him. Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the left side wing. Now Achua. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than...
Goodness.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here is Young. Pass to Achua. Outside Daniels. Young with no one around. Another miss by Young. Here's the captain. He has 29.
2 minutes remaining.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Here's Young. The Raptors getting the bucket.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Whoa! Gracious. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Atlanta with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Daniels passes to Achua. Back to Daniels to end the run. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Atlanta shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Now the Raptors moving it up, jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Stolen by Ball. Fast break, here come the Raptors, and Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Laravia, covered by Barnes. And it's Laravia missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Young from outside.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto ahead, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Toronto Raptors.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, honey.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And the Hawks with possession here. We've got Walter, the captain, out there with Ingram. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Well, you have to be a great passer to average double-figure assists, and that's something Young has done multiple times.
Here's the captain. There's the lob to the hoop. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Took him no time at all on that one. 38 points for the captain.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Newell can't get it to go. Here's Walter. Powered down with both hands.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Here's Newell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Newell's got 6.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
The captain passes to Pirtle. And there it is for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Daniels. Young sets a screen for Daniels. Pass to Newell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Ball. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
People say don't take those mid-range shots. Let me tell you, if Trae Young is shooting them, I'm okay with that.
And that one is good. The captain's got 40 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
To the middle, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's the captain. Drops in the tray. The captain's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Toronto.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Newell. Lays it up off the glass. Newell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here is Young. Spins. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Hawks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Newell at the line for 1.
Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's the captain. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Daniels. And they recover it. Here's Newell. And finally they hit one. Newell's got 13.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's the captain. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Newell. Back to Young. Now LaRavia. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's the captain, and he slams it one-handed.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Young with the ball. Left side, Daniels. There's the screen. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Young from outside. Walter pulls it in. Toronto's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's the captain. And easy 2 points on the layup. The captain's got 55.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's the captain. Non-stop scoring machine here. It's Ingram on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Lively. Young for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's the captain. It's Ingram on the wing. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, that's a huge part of Ingram's game. He can really do damage from the perimeter.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Newell. The kick out to Young. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. While you look at the captain, an uncommonly gifted passer leading the league in assists. And of course, Trae Young, just behind him.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Trae Young.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Newell. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's the captain. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Down low, Newell. Rebound by the Raptors. The captain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 1:22 left in the third. And he makes that one.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's blocked. They get it back. Daniels, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the captain. He's covered by Daniels. And again it will go. Basket is good from the captain.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Newell. 11 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss. Fast break Toronto. Here's Walsh. And the layup's good off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Ivy. Over in the corner, Laravia. Atlanta again, missing. Here's the captain. He nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Toronto holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. On the court for Atlanta, Jaden Ivey is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Murray. Then there's Achua. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Young after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Here's Achua. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes is... We'll go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Achua. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Murray. And Daniels subbed in for Ivy. And Toronto also making a switch. Bobo's checked in. Here's the captain. And there's the drive. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Young after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to LaRavia. From downtown, stolen by Jackson. Driving in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Into the lane. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Over in the corner, LaRavia. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's the captain. And good There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Over in the corner, Laravia. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
Here's the captain. On the wing, Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Laravia. Here's Newell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the connected cam.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Back to Young. Takes a three. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pass to the captain. Back to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Atlanta's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Newell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Newell's got 4 points this quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's the captain, defended by Young.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Outside Daniels. Young, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Newell. The kick out to Young. And they'll get another chance.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Fires the three. Another bucket. Wow!
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Outside Daniels. Liveliest screen on Anthony. Daniels from outside. They get it again. Fires from deep. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first.
Newell taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the captain.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's the captain. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time.
We're early on them too. Well, I'm off to Belgium. I got a 7-footer there who's all kinds of comparisons that I won't even mention here, but it is exciting.
Be sure not to leak any info on the socials, understood? Enjoy those trips, huh?
Why don't you get the young guys together and go over spacing?
Birthday is coming up for that. You looking for a cake?
Fast move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen
cake
set.
photos on Saturday, and
We'll tell Coach
someone
to go
over here
15
is
minutes
taking
and
notice.
scribble those
Like
instructions.
one photo.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad.
And then we
gotta
saw
buy
the new
me
Jake
supplies,
Duvall movie.
okay? And I mean quality ingredients, okay? It's chemistry. You shortchanged me.
You didn't like it?
No, I
You
didn't
shortchanged yourself.
You were a liar.
It's Jake
Concealing
Duvall.
these scanning for badges, okay?
It just wasn't my favorite.
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes, kids too?
Aliens?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't
No,
see
that made
one?
perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who
Also,
played
just to be
assistant.
sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway
They
or
talk
court
about doing
area
stuff
as the
together
night
as
goes on.
kids.
Okay? Head on her swivel, girl.
Raptors fans, get tickets now for the best Raptors out here. New Raptors are now available at the nearest ticket booth. New ticket records have just been announced. Visit the ticket booth on your way out and don't miss out on these special deals. Man, that's what we've got next game. It's Rally Towels. Come on out to the game and leave with your very own Raptors mascot, Rally Towels. Wait them all game long. Get your tickets now if you haven't already. Be sure to join us on our Towel promotional day at the official received open from the Raptors Beach Towel. The National Basketball Association.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Raptors delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away, the first chapter begins against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's Dallas's starting group. A pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, then it's Hardy. And for the Raptors, Ball is out there with Walter. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's the captain in at the 4. You look at the Mavericks. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. Leading his team to the NBA Finals in 4 consecutive years, that puts MP in some very impressive company. You have Magic's Lakers, Bird's Celtics, LeBron's Heat. MP told me he's honored to be listed with those legends of the game, but that he's really just focused on bringing home another banner for his franchise. Always focused on the task at hand, guys.
Well, we'll see if he's able to do it. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Hardy. Pass to Davis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hard to defend that any better. Davis is just so talented and poised inside.
Here's the captain. And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Flag, takes a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. From the baseline. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's the captain. Count it from distance. The captain's got 9 points.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Hardy, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Flag. Right at the free throw line. Poeltl grabs a miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The captain, the pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. And yep, it's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball with the rebound. Raptors lead by 7. Here's the captain. And the Raptors, another 3.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's the captain. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Flag. There's Davis with the 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Flag from downtown, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Here's the captain. 17 points in the game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis misses. Toronto leading by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's the captain. 23 points in the game.
Mavericks foul. Flag. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Hardy. Inside. Here's Flag. Down low. Can they get it? And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 11.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's the captain. 25 points in the game. Pass to Ingram. Let's go with a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. To the inside. Davis hits. He's got 13.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Here's the captain. Pirtle with a screen on Davis. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Launches it from deep, tipped, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Anthony's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the captain. 27 points for him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Marion. 15-point game. Smith outside. Pass to Marion. There's the triple. Anthony grabs the board.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Here's the captain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The captain's got 31 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Smith passes to Marion. Here's Flag from behind the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's the captain. He's got 31. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. The captain's got 34.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to Flag. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Raptors with some changes. Walsh comes in for Ingram, and it's Ball in for Pirtle. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. There's a screen. Beasley for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
We know Mr. Beasley wants wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 21. Here's the captain. He's got 38. And that one is hammered home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Marion, still without a bucket. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the pick. The three is up. Unable to get that one. Here's the captain. The three, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a very convincing performance from on the and it's Marion in at the one spot. Toronto shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
Dallas is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The captain, the pass to Barnes. Fires from the wing. And that one drops for him. The captain's got 45 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Flag. Barnes with the rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Mavericks shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Flag, looking to end the run. That one falls, coming off Davis' feed.
3 points.
Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
On target from range.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Flag. Here's Marion. Here's Flag from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 57 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Marion passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Walter. Barnes with a screen on Sabonis. Takes it inside. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Marion. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Raptors. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
1:49 left in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled.
Shooting one.
An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardy's checked in. 1:43 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Flag. Davis probing. Here's Flag. Puts up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Davis. To halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No, if you're going to foul Davis, you better make it a hard one. AD is so strong.
Both free throws good from Davis. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the captain. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Ingram on the wing. Over Flag. The shot by Ingram, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Ingram. And here's the fast break. Here's Ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Pass to Davis. From about 16. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Toronto, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Toronto Raptors.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. We've got Jakob Poeltl, Walter out there with ball. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's the captain in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram on the wing. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Flag. Picked by Sabonis. Three-pointer. Rebound Toronto. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound in this one. The captain, the pass to Ingram. Here's the captain. Checked by Davis. Walter from outside. Drills it from deep. Walters has got 9.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Here's Hardy, hounded by Ball. Here's Flag. That one's good for 2. 14 points for him.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Great use of length by Ingram, rising up to collect the alley-oop pass and slam it down.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Flag. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this 3rd quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Here's Walter. Here's the captain. Non-stop scoring machine right here. No good on the 3. Here's Flag, covered by Ingram. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Out to the right wing. Here's the captain. Pass to Poeltl, 6 to shoot. Walter from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Walters has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Sabonis with a screen on Ingram. And here's Flag outside. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And he drops it in from the low post. Poeltl's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we know Poeltl very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
And here's Flag outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of 3s in the first half, now nails another.
The captain, pass to Ball. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
And there's a pick. The captain, pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to Flag. Jams it in off the great move.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's the captain. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Ingram, the pass to the captain. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ingram. Pass to the captain. Toronto passing it around. There's ball with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hardy. No points so far. And Davis slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's the 3. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Flag from downtown. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 6 rebounds in the game. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
There's Davis with the 3. Rebound, Toronto. And here's Ingram outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Pass to Flag. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Mobo, he's checked in for Poeltl. Walsh comes in for Ingram. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Walter. And it's Barnes in for Ball. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. 2nd, Cole Anthony. 4th, Brandon Ingram.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
And he makes a first. He does not get the second one. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. All sorts of time. Drained it for 2 points. He's got 5. Toronto's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the captain. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Marion. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
To the paint. Here's Mobo. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. The shot misses. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the captain. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
1:31 left in the 3rd. Right side Davis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's the captain. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Davis. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J is off the mark. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the captain. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Drops in the three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hardy's shot is good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's the captain. On the wing, Anthony. No good from outside. And so it's Toronto, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's Hardy. Then it's Sabonis. Tries the spin move. Pass to Flagg. To stop the drought. Again the miss by the Mavericks. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's the captain. Left side Barnes. Here's the captain. Pass to Mobo. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Sabonis. Defense right on him. Hardy. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Here's the captain. And got it! Another basket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Flagg. Now Davis. Rebound Toronto. The captain's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Barnes. There's the triple. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Now here's Davis. Guarded closely. Rebound Toronto. The captain's got 9 rebounds now. And the shot goes. The captain's got 16 points here in the second half.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
To the left wing for 3, Hardy. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Anthony shoots over Sabonis, and another basket for Toronto.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To end the run, Davis with the bucket, getting it done inside. Davis has got 30.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Right wing, pass to the captain. From the top of the key, And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Here's Flag. Sabonis with a screen on Barnes. Now here's Sabonis. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's the captain. And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Mobo, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Hardy.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:57 left in the 4th, and it's Flag missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Pass to Flag. 2 points. That one goes. Flag's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
No good on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see. Whoa! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Mavericks shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. Hardy, the pass to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis, a screen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Flag. Rebound, Toronto. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's the captain. Again! What an avalanche!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Flag. To the left side wing. Fires from the corner. Nojewicz grabs the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
At the line for the Mavericks, Richard. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Five ticks left to play in the 4th. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Watching you play tonight, MP, it looked like you were more excited by your block shots than anything else. Was that the case?
Yeah, because blocks get everybody hyped. Duh. I mean, your teammates seem 2 inches taller. 20,000 people sound like 50,000. You get another couple of inches on your vertical. Blocks are no joke. I'm telling you, they ain't no joke.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
You were a liar. It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite. It just seemed a little unbelievable.
Okay, well, if we're all
Which part?
going and getting
Aliens? The biohack weapons? Was the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister, like 25 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
Like when you make eye contact with the fan? I still want to see it. Slightly.
Yeah.
I'm smiling. Shit. Keep it 100.
That's a little intense.
Conditioning
We are
is
at a
something I
sporting
like to
event.
focus on, this hello and goodbye smile.
You seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, and I don't want fatigue.
Looking for tickets to future Dallas Mavericks games? I got you covered. Just head on up to the concourse, find the ticket window. Nav's ticket representatives are standing by.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games, or sign up for Maverick season tickets today.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or being clever. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot?
Well, Sabine is certain to be here for you.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Raptors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Mavericks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. LaMelo Ball is out there with Walter. And it's the captain in at the 5. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Hardy and Richard. You look at the Raptors. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Here's the captain,
takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
No good with the triple. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No coverage that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Hardy passes to Davis. Here's Richard. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the captain. He's got 5. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on Ingram. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Flag missing.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing a little bit too much.
Inside, Barnes. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, I love the play call. Get Barnes in there as the screener, and Scotty really can do anything from that formation.
To the paint. And Davis gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's the captain. He's got 7, and it's Ingram missing. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Flag.
And so he makes both from the line.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's the captain, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And so it's Dallas with it. After the Raptors pick up 2, Davis has the open look. Connects from 3-point range. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, if AD gets space from deep, he is not going to hesitate to let it fly.
Here's the captain. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Barnes. Here's the captain. He's got 11. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Ball. Sabonis' shot is off. Raptors leading by 5. Here's the captain. 13 points in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Flag. Now here's Sabonis. Makes it off the glass.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
To the inside, and slam dunk by Ingram.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Mavericks trail by 7. Outside, Davis. Pass to Flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Toronto. Walsh is checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Walter. Toronto leading by 4. Here's the captain. He's got 15. To the wing on the left. Here's Walsh. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Flag. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And a phenomenal postseason journey for him, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
The captain with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Hardy. Still without a basket.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
Here's the captain, defended by Sabonis. With the drive, the captain with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at the captain, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And of course, Brandon Ingram right behind him.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And it's flag missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The captain nailed from three-point land. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Hardy, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And Smith with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's the captain. 24 points for him. For three, cans it from downtown. The captain's got 27 points.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Marion passes to Sabonis. Now flag. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Anthony.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's the captain, guarded by Marion. Back to Barnes. The captain passes to Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Hardy, and he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
They've got Smith, also Malik Beasley out there, and it's Benton in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Marion. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Raptors leading by 12. Ingram outside. Pass to Anthony. Here's Nojewicz. Bertle sets the pick for Anthony. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in. And he lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They set the screen. Here's Ingram. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Ingram's got his second bucket.
That's a terrific decision right there. Ingram surveyed the defense off of that screen, but eventually called his own number.
second quarter. We're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Benton. Ingram with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. It's off his leg. And the ref's saying he kicked it.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Anthony. Ingram outside. Pass to Mobo. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Mobo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
And here's Davis for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got 10 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Mavericks trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Flag. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Anthony. Over Marion. And that one's good, Anthony. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Marion kicks to Richard. 5 to shoot. Outside, Davis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Toronto needs to get off a shot. Walter can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 12. Marion passes to Smith. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Dallas. And Toronto also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Anthony. Pass to Mobo. Ball from long range. And again, Toronto no luck. Mavericks trail by 10. Now here's Marion. Inside, here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
It's stolen by Davis. Flag with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Davis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
It's good. Walter's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Marion with it. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Sabonis sets the pick for Davis. Pass to Flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Richard. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Walter. For 3, Ingram. And Davis. He's checked in for Marion. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
Pass to Walter from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Sabonis. Bank shot, no good. And stolen by Flag. Here's Hardy. Pass to Flag. Outside, Davis. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Got that one up quick. Walsh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside, Davis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors leading by 7. The captain passes to Walsh. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here is Davis. He's guarded closely. Pass to Flag. Offline with his 3. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the captain. He has 29. Here's Pirtle. Good, nice job down low. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, Pirtle has a beautiful touch around that rim.
And here's Hardy. Pass to Davis. Fades. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Walsh. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
You guys are making me hungry. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Raptors. They lead by 11. And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with Ball, and it's the captain in at the center position.
That's really nice action that time. Brandon Ingram using his size to set that screen and then slipping to the open area.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Ball. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now flag.
That's tremendous defense that time by Ingram. He has the wingspan to really make an impact on this end.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Barnes screen on Sabonis. Pass to Walter. It's stolen by Davis. Flag with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Driving to the basket. And he gets it to go. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Flag. Now Davis. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Down low and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And the Raptors with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to Walter. Here's the captain. It's Ingram on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's the captain. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 34 points for the captain.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Davis with a screen on Ball. Hardy passes to Davis. Flag with it. He's got 13. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Davis. Sabonis' screen on Barnes. Davis, the pass to Hardy. And again, Dallas with the three.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Here's the captain, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you know what? Highlights don't get any more spectacular than that one.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the captain. He has 38 in the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball from long range. That shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Davis. Here's Richard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And he lays it straight in. The captain's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Richard. Good on the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's the captain, and he has 42. It's Ingram on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
It's Davis on the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Mavericks making a switch here. Marion's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Davis with a screen on Barnes. Marion passes to Hardy. Shoots over ball. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hardy.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Here's the captain. Drains it from beyond the arc. The captain's got 45 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Marion passes to Sabonis to the inside, and Davis throws it down.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Here's the captain. He has 45 points, and that one's good. Ingram.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Marion a screen on ball. Hardy, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The captain, again, Toronto.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Outside, Davis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The captain's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Davis. Down low, here's Richard, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
The three from Barnes, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hardy. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks trail by 13. Outside, Davis. On the wing, Marion. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Marion's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Dance lessons. Get down with your bad self. All right, let's see those dance moves.
Changes for Toronto. Bobo's checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Ball.
Substitution on the court.
Raptors leading by 10. Pass to Pirtle. Inside. And that one misses from Nojewicz.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Dallas moving the ball around. Now Flag. He's got 16. Banton's shot is off. Anthony against Marion. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 14. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jalen Smith is out there with Flag. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Marion. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Toronto leading by 14. Here's the captain. Anthony on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And this is where Pirtle has great value to his team. Offensive rebound. He's just hanging around the glass.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Flag. Smith sets the pick for Beasley. Marion outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banton. 3-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ball from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Flag. The shot missing. Great D that time from the captain. And yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Marion setting the pick for Beasley. Dallas again missing.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Smith. To halt the run. Walter pulls it in. Raptors leading by 23. Here's the captain. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Anthony. Here's the captain. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 55 points for the captain.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know what time it is, everyone? Here comes your Daytime Crew!
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Toronto. Robo's checked in, and it's Barnes in for Cole Anthony. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Flag. To the middle, here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Mobo. Here's the captain, covered by Smith. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now Sabonis. Dallas moving the ball around. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Steps back. Here's the captain. Shoots. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Sabonis, the pass to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Going inside, Mobo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Flag. The tray. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. 19 points for Cooper Flag.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Here's the captain. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Walter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Over to the wing. Sabonis, the pass to Smith. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's the captain out to the right wing. That 3 off the mark. Flag with it. Marion left side. Pass to Sabonis. Inside, Smith. And he converts the layup. Smith's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's the captain. Mavericks with the rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Jalen Smith taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Toronto. Walsh is checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Ball. Smith hits them both. Here's Nojewicz. Here's the captain. Driving the... Put it down hard!
Watch out below.
Woo!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Flag. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Flag. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound.
Toronto foul.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Jalen Smith.
Second team foul. Now on the floor for Dallas, number 42, Sabonis.
Screen by Sabonis. Outside for Davis. Misses the 3. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Davis. Count it. 67 points for the captain.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Left side, Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Flag. Another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders. And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the captain.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Number 35.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the captain. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Fires the three. Hardy, no good. Oh, they've done it! The Toronto Raptors are the new NBA champions. Absolutely tremendous. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you
Four, baby. Yeah, 4. That's how many I got now.
4 championships.
Hey,
come on. Congratulations,
man,
bro.
4 championships?
Yes.
Austin, this is crazy, man. It feels like just yesterday you was shipping me off to Europe.
Man, it's incredible. I mean, think about it. Just yesterday, you were a kid who showed up on my doorstep with no major scholarship offers, and now look at you. One of the all-time greats.
Man, I still feel like I'm that kid from Vermont.
But you know what? Party will always be that kid. But now, you that kid with the same number of rings as LeBron and Steph. Man, that's legendary
come on,
status.
Man. Just hearing you say that is crazy.
Look, just soak it all up, okay? I mean, these days don't last forever.
Okay, that's kind of a down thing to say.
Oh, come on, I'm just telling you.
You're killing the vibe here.
Enjoy the moment. You earned it. Enjoy this.
No, respect. Thanks, Austin. We did it.
MP, right here. Quick question.
I have a good question.
Miss Conway.
Other players who have won 4 rings include Shaq, Steph, and LeBron. Do you think that you belong among that sort of company?
Those are the dudes I grew up on. Steph and LeBron, anyway. So they're always going to be heroes to me. But maybe some kid growing up now, yeah, I feel like he wants to be MP. And I think that's pretty cool.
Confident. Thank you.
You're welcome.
MP over here. Back
just
here, I have a
one
good
more
question
thing.
for you.
I did forget to ask
I have
right
a follow-up.
MP,
MP
right here.
right
here.
Yes, come on, Melinda Harkin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So can we talk about your place in basketball history a little more? I mean, is there anything else for you to achieve in this sport?
Melinda, of course. Believe it or not, I'm still not satisfied. Jordan won 6 rings. Ori won 7. I can't let that stand, bro. Robert, I'm coming for you. Watch out.
Okay, thank you.
MP, right here.
MP,
Strong
right here.
words. Love to
Come
know
on,
more.
come on.
MP back
I'm still
here.
your bro.